Yeah, this my note if I die. Think I tried to write this song 370 times. I can never say this, but I think for a reason that's so much bigger than me. Yeah, I know you be down in the press, oh, life in a mess. Wanna die, fear of life. Yes sir, I feel that shit. Yes sir, I feel that way. Don't know why, life is great. I got it all, at least they say. Got it all, at least they say. But they don't see my problems trapped in the mirror. Scary, but for some reason feel my ending is near. My past keep getting blurry, but it's all coming clear. The things I tell you go right in and then right out of your ears. Listen to me, I need help. Listen to me, I can't do this by myself. Look around, is anybody else here? Look around, is anybody else here? Listen to me, I need help. Listen to me, I can't do this by myself. Look around, is anybody else here? Look around, is anybody else here?
Here we go. Now this is going to be one of the hardest things I've ever done, but we're going to try it. Here is a video we're going to be watching. I'm going to have it open on my second screen. So let's do that now. Let's go add display capture, add a new source. This one done. Move this one down here, maybe make it a little bigger. Beautiful. Move him over here. Okay, here we are. Oh god. Alright, let's play it.
Hello everyone, if you are completely new to Unreal Engine, then you are in the right place. In this tutorial, we will go from knowing nothing about Unreal to creating this photorealistic landscape. Now, I know this might look intimidating, but do not worry. Every step of this process, from sculpting the landscapes to creating the house, will be explained and shown in detail. This tutorial will go over everything you need to know to get started in Unreal. All the assets we are using, the 3D models, and Unreal Engine itself are all free. So with all that being said, let's get started. Every part of this free course has been divided into individual chapters. So if you're ever confused, just pause the video and rewatch that chapter. Also, if I'm talking too slow, you can control the speed of a video by clicking on the cog icon in the bottom right of the screen. Keep in mind, for the first hour or two, I'll be talking pretty slow just to help get us situated with the engine.
That's good.
Now, with all that being said, let's jump into the first chapter, and that is installing Unreal Engine. But before we can do that, we first need to install the Epic Games launcher that we can get from their website. Once you have that installed, and once you create an account with Epic Games, within the launcher,
Okay, open Epic Games launcher. Got it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I already have an account. First step, boys. We're getting there. Hang on, is there anyone in my chat? Let's go, Rob. Let's go. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, I need it. Fucking hell. Alright. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, baby. Let's go. I guess if I just snap the chair. This should be the default style for the official site. It's just so much better than the paid ones. Well, that actually looks pretty good. Right now it looks very bad. Damn, that looks pretty bad. I love the way your face is when you choose the camera. Oh, come on. Please wait. Well, hang on. What do we have to be doing here? baby. Get some music on for now.
Anybody else here? Yeah. Pray they got some more, got me thinking less. Religion in my blood, check my DNA. I make love long before I say I do. Feel me, tell me it ain't right. Been like this, ain't nothing new. What I do is what I do. Trying to become happy by the time I'm 22. You can't hate my actions, but admire how I do. I'ma keep it blunt, always keep it real with you. The things inside my head be depression and doubt. Kinda funny how I mask my depression with clout. Self-esteem and
you say that you've been missing me every single time we're not together. And I know that I've been gone from everything, but I needed that. Say you wish that you were kissing me. It comes out of nowhere whenever. But I'm kinda sick and tired, you're so selfish. Say that I'm not coming back to you. But wait, don't leave. Hate that it's so easy for you. Wait, I can't see. Try to walk away. I keep falling for the bad ones. They'll always make me sad ones. Trying hard to hold my ground, but it always knocks me down. Yeah, the bad ones. Way too good at falling for the bad ones.
Shit slaps.
You really got it tricking me, making me believe I'm not enough. And I'm always so confident till you come and trip me up. Why you so caught up with fixing me? You know there's something that I really hate. You're the only
this
thing
has been just
about
as-
me that should change from one mistake. But wait, don't leave. Hate that it's so easy for you. Wait, I can't see. Try to walk away. I keep falling for the bad ones. They'll always make me sad ones. Trying hard to hold my ground, but it always knocks me down. Are you okay? 'Cause you're the one I need in space.
Gonna always take to the
You
ball.
said you never lie, but you did it anyway. So how am I supposed to feel when you said it's so real to my face? And you said you make a promise, but a promise never stays. So how am I supposed to act when it's just how it is nowadays? And I swear we kinda fell in love with the pain. And I'm scared we don't even know the right way. I wish I loved you in the 90s, 'cause I know that we would work. Say wrong place, wrong time, should've been alive, bet it wouldn't hurt. If I loved you in the 90s, back when life was in a blur. Say right guy, right vibe, wouldn't have to try, bet it wouldn't hurt. If I loved you in the 90s, if I loved you in the 90s. What happened to the guy picking up the girl? And now you speed down the highway and don't care to say a word. In my head it's kinda dreamy, I imagine it with you. On the long record, I'm looking at the sky like 92. Oh, and I swear we kinda fell in love with the pain. And I'm scared we don't even know the right way. I wish I loved you in the 90s, 'cause I know that we would work. Say wrong place, wrong time, should've been alive, bet it wouldn't hurt. in the 90s, 'cause I know that we would work. Say wrong place, wrong time, but it wouldn't hurt.
Why is this shit taking so long, man? Preparing the Epic Games launch. I've been fucking preparing for like 10 minutes.
Letting go makes me lose my mind. I can't be someone I don't recognize.
Fucking kids.
I'm not the type to
Go
have
to
say
Unreal Engine
it twice.
and click on
Wait
Library.
till the
Here
end
we
of the
can
night.
select
I'll be following advice and you don't seem to move. But is it worse for me if I tell the truth? And are you just a poison that I shouldn't use? Wish I could say to you what I could say to you. We could take it slower, wait until we're older. But I might be somebody you might not even know her. I'm going through changes. It's a
Hey, Superman, didn't you die?
This is a flashback. I'm just here to remind you that I was a nice guy.
Why did Matt look weird?
Oh, it could look a lot weirder!
Haha, now that Superman's dead, I can rob whoever I want.
I heard that.
Oh no, I hope you're not sending me to jail.
Nope, you're gonna be bait.
What?
You a bad guy. Time for my munchies.
No!
Gotcha. Who are you working for?
I ain't telling.
Come on, pretty please.
Okay.
You see this, Alfred?
What does it mean?
I don't know. I'm sure we don't need to worry about it.
Meanwhile, in the mascara.
What is going on?
The mother box has been activated. The bad guys are coming for it.
Super villain landing. My name is Steppenwolf. I am the biggest, baddest villain of all time. Give me my mommy box.
I'm so fucking bored. Why is this shit taking so long, man?
I'm back! Volume 1, Ravagers.
Endless possibilities and events. Future, past, and everything in between.
I have done the thing! Temporal thing, radiating from the TARDIS like nobody's business.
Doctor, I honestly don't know how this could have happened.
Come on, get in.
Oh my god!
It's all right, it's all right. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. I wasn't talking to you. Centurion!
Did you just fall out of the sky or something?
Sort of.
Yeah. So you lied to her.
I meant what I said.
Doctor! If you can hear me, you better get here soon!
Run for it, lads! Run!
I'm gonna close it and restart. Epic. See? Okay, it works perfectly fine now. Gonna log in with Google. Hang on, I may have to cover some things right now. Let's just go into BRB. I think I'm good now. Oh my god, no, please. Okay. No, cancel. I think we're good. I think I've got it. Thank fuck for that. Alright. Let's go back to this tutorial.
any of the previous Unreal Engine versions. To get a new version, you can click on the plus icon there. For this tutorial, I'll be using 4.25.
I'm just gonna use the same version as as him. install other versions. I don't know if I really want to be using a different version to him. But I will, I suppose, if I have to. Browse. Yeah, select install. Okay.
5. Below that, we have a selection of all your projects you've recently worked on. To actually create a new project, you can either select launch from here, or you can select the big launch button at the top right here. I'll just launch it from here for now.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to install, so I'm gonna continue watching this Christopher Eccleston video.
But if you stay here, waving your swords and spears around, you'll be blown off the face of the earth. That macho enough for you?
He's really done it now.
Nova! Hang on to something! Sir! Stop this!
I couldn't agree more, Doctor.
Audrey, no! Put that gun...
How can
Wait, what?
this be inside your police box?
Perfectly reasonable question.
Okay, I need 35 gigabytes, it said. Jesus. Okay, what can I delete? Size. Steam library. Let's delete that. Hang on. Did I just delete 140 gigs? Really? Delete this too, I suppose. Okay. Let's keep watching this.
That sounded a bit polite for a giant mechanical monster.
No idea, sir.
What the hell are these people?
Just quiet, please, all of you!
Sort of terrifying.
Pretty much sums it up.
What if they grab you and try to wipe your brain?
They can try. Right. Shall we get on with this? That's not just amazing, it's... fantastic!
Big Finish. We love stories.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unscripted Robin Williams moments that were kept in the movie.
Yeah, could you scooch? Oh, move over. Thank you. Keep on scooching.
Boy, am I in for it now.
Make your life spectacular. I know I did.
For this list, we're looking at lines.
Alright. I need to go into my recycle bin. How much do I have left now? I have 460 gigabytes free. Resume. What do you mean queued? Oh, please wait. Should be right now. Initializing. Sweet.
And even entire scenes from movies and TV shows that were reportedly improvised by Robin Williams.
I just hope it doesn't take 4
So,
hours
what's
to
your
fucking
favorite Robin
install this
Williams
software,
movie?
to be honest with
Let
you.
us know in the comments. All right, let's get to it. Number 10, Slipping on the Floor, The Birdcage. In one of his more underrated comedies, Williams plays Armand Goldman, the owner of a Miami drag club.
Fossy, 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 you do Martha Graham, Martha Graham,
I don't like this.
No, go away!
Stop playing hard to get!
You'll never get away with this!
Very poor choice of words. Because I did in fact just get away with it!
Well, we're screwed.
Shouldn't we do what Diana did and leave the island?
No.
Maybe try and help save the world?
No. We'll just light the building on fire. She'll know what to do.
Okay, let's not watch that. Let's watch this.
I bet your parents taught you that you mean something, that you're here for a reason. My parents taught me a different lesson. Dying in the gutter for no reason at all. They taught me the world only makes sense
if you force it
if
to.
you force it to.
Yeah, which I think sums up sort of the philosophical, like, he's come to this, all the way to this notion that, like, he can only live in a world that he forces into a morality that he can justify. But in the end, he's about to discover that his actions can easily go too far and that he can become what he observes and that what he
We're just
hates,
installing
you
the
know,
software,
the very thing he's fighting against. In this sequence, like, you know, he's basically turned into the murderer of his parents in a way, you know, because like he's allowing them to kill Martha. So like, is he responsible for the...
Alright, don't freak out. But it had to happen eventually. But before we get started talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 2, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by Bespoke. Bespoke is a monthly membership club delivering top shelf goods from under-the-radar brands. Like, here we go, I'm going to unbox standing up. Not optimal. That's how I'm gonna do it. A book for surviving the great outdoors. A
Commando wire saw!
A knife, like a manly man's knife. Holy. A knife. A Kano knife. They sent me this because of the beard. I'm just saying. Also, much bigger. This bag will actually be really useful. Blowfish for hangovers. They know me. And a couple of kitchen knives, because good kitchen knives are hard to come by. For those moments where you need a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. Every month they're getting new cool products and they're tailored to you based on the quiz you take. But if you don't like the box you get, you can swap it out for another one. You're not obligated. It's free to join. You can skip anytime in case you're still enjoying last month's box. So click the link below, go check them out, use promo code JOHNS20 for 20% off your first monthly subscription. And thank you once again to Bespoke for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. All right, now on to talking about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 2. This is Episode 2. You know what that means. That means people who hate Zack Snyder's Justice League and hate the fact that it even exists have been tweeting about that fact for over a week now. That's crazy. And yeah, it's also Episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This episode, we really see the chemistry between the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was like, it's kind of like Riggs and Murtaugh if they weren't as close. But I like the fact that last week we got the more dramatic side of the characters. This week we have more of the banter side of the characters. Also, we see more of the Star-Spangled Man, you know, not Captain America. The new Captain America, which last week we were all like, who are you? So this week we see a bit of him, and when we first see his, well, I guess it's not a backstory, but it's him like, okay, gotta go out there and but yeah, for America, Captain America, he's like prepping himself. He didn't seem like a bad guy. I guess he's got, what, 3 medals of honor? Supposedly. I mean, I suppose I could fudge those facts, make that shit up. But when you first see him, he seems to be a guy who he wants to do a good job. He wants to be a good Captain America. However, you can't help but compare everything he does and says to Steve Rogers. Like, he comes out and he was like, oh, hey, you. I'm like, Steve wouldn't do that. He more, you know who he seems like? He seems like the kind of guy who would be the super soldier candidate that Tommy Lee Jones' character would have nominated. Stanley Tucci would be like Steve Rogers. Tommy Lee Jones would be like, Walker, he's our man. Why does my Tommy Lee Jones sound like Huckleberry Hound? But if for nothing else, I mean, if someone asked you, hey, do you want to be the new Captain America? Most people would probably be like, yeah, I know I got huge shoes to fill. I'll try to do a good job. And that's the difference between how a lot of people probably saw Captain America and how Captain America's friends see Captain America. They don't see Captain America. They see like, it's Steve Rogers and his shield and what he stood for, and we knew the person, and we know how he is. Like, we know his soul. Everyone else was like, oh, it's an IP, and now we don't have Captain America. We don't have the IP, and the IP needs to be filled. IP being intellectual property. So it's just kind of marketing. However, he does have that one line that was probably, it was the least Steve Rogers line in the entire thing. Other than his general smarmy air about him not being like Steve. And when he was like, stay out of my way, I was like, Steve would not say that. The guy has a lot to learn, but I kind of have faith that he's gonna give the shield back to Sam and be like, you know what? I'm not worthy of this. It's possible. I hope it happens. I hope he's just a guy who bit off more than he can chew rather than an actual piece of shit. Also, there are a lot of super soldiers out there. A lot of them. There are a lot now. There were a lot more before that we didn't even know about. Remember when Thunderbolt Ross was talking to Tim Roth and he was like, back in WW2, we tried a little thing. It was like, oh yeah, super soldier program. You get the feeling like, yep, that happened once. Then we tried to recreate it. And oopsie daisy. Now it looks like, no, a lot of people have done that since, you know, in other countries and in our own country. There's just one war vet who you got screwed over by the government, but he was a super soldier. He fought Bucky. Bucky goes and sees him. He's pretty much like, fuck out of my house. So a lot more super soldiers have existed in the past. Also, a lot of super soldiers are around now because this whole terrorist organization, you know, the one with the red hands, they're all super soldiers, not just one. All of them. Yeah, I thought it was just the one. I thought it was just Undertaker's brother Kane. Nope, it's all of them. Which means the only one in this entire series, this entire show, at least that has screen time in the show. I mean, Doctor Strange is still out there. I'm sure he'd do well. You know, he'd probably hold his own. But in terms of this show, the only one that's actually equipped to fight them is Bucky, because he's also a super soldier. Which means Captain Not America might get some super soldier serum. Caution if they do, because, you know, good becomes great, bad becomes worse. What is he? Smarmy becomes Smarmlander? And the episode ends with Bucky and Sam going, okay, we need to talk to him. He knows all of Hydra's secrets. We need to talk to Zemo. Then it cues on the classical music, goes into the cell, you see Zemo sitting there, you see Daniel Bruhl sitting there, and then the episode ends. Which it's funny how one line can do this. I think it would have been cooler if they were like, oh, we need to talk to him. He knows all of Hydra's secrets. They don't drop the name. Then music, cue the classical music, and it goes into a cell, and you see Daniel Bruhl, and that's all you get. And you're like, oh, whoa, Zemo's back. I mean, we kind of knew that from the ads, from the trailers. I just feel like name dropping him before you show him is like, we need to talk to Zemo. In case anyone forgot who that is. Audience, I'm talking to you. So I'm glad Zemo's coming back, as we all knew Zemo was coming back. I'm excited to see him in his gear, his actual mask. But I do wonder what role he'll play. Because you see the trailer, it's easy to be like, oh, Zemo's a villain, great. But now that I know they're all super soldiers, is Zemo really going to be the villain? It looks like this terrorist organization's a villain. Looks like they're the villains, and Zemo doesn't like super soldiers. You're led to believe.
YouTube because I'm waiting for my fucking Unreal Engine to download. You can see it on the side. Down while I open this up, so you can see it's downloading. It's a bit fucking gay, but
believe he wants to create more super soldiers in Captain America Civil War, but no, he kills them while they're sleeping. He's like, I don't want more of them. The world doesn't, we need no people like you. So he probably doesn't like the fact that all these super soldiers are out there. Might be one of those enemy of my enemy kind of things. He might be a wild card, an anti-hero, man.
What are we gonna do?
How's your life on a fucking back? See when it's done, when it ends up.
This one's cold, man.
Got too many odds in the sky. Got me thinking, who's in my free five? Every time I see blue lights, I'm off.
Mono got put in a pack.
He's dead.
Goals got put in a pack.
He's dead.
Thumps got put in a pack.
He's dead.
Abs got put in a pack.
He's dead.
Stomps got put in a pack.
He's dead.
S1 got put in a pack.
He's dead.
C-Roll should be in a pack. How's he alive, man? I'm fucking back. Out for the snapping ladies.
Don't get blammy on leg, then crawl on the floor like a fucking baby. Hold me and neat these down, they rape me. Ops in the can they love get rapey. Don't lack in the dance for a RAWBIE. AM done got chinged up in Carney. What's to the talk on my doggies? Now you got chinged and left by his doggies. Black's got chinged in a shop like Walty. Skin got 2 old drink, you know. Same week R1 took a big man soul. Holes in the can he turned man crow. In court, white art, but claim it's CT. Don't hide in court like Pussick is sheath. This is the truth, non-fiction. Free up, sold, that's
Look who that is. It's me.
Ask me if I give a fuck about it, please. Ask me if I give a fuck about it, please. Ask me if I give a fuck about fine. Yeah, recently I just don't give a fuck about it. I just decided about it. Right, said it, got beside it. That chick's okay to me. Alcohol for you to lie in. I'm sick of the sounding. All the moments, energy components. That let me follow. I no problem. So my birthday bonus.
Everything green and I can see my breath on my number. Breathing my number. Everything.
What? Oh shit.
Breeze and I can see my breath on my number. Breathing but I got no pulse. I just wanted to leave but my heart ain't beating. I'm gonna get back to the
Hang on, what was this video?
I'm looking for a button. Look, it is here. Look, so many diamonds. I wonder whose base this is. There are so many fucking doors. I'm going into this one.
Let's go on the forums actually. Oh, these are my videos.
Gang. Squad flush, son. Say you don't have friends.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm turned up. I feel like I want a Grammy, yeah. Love no thought of needs, I know she cannot understand me, yeah. Speaking Guapanese, I know he cannot understand me, yeah. I'm a real nigga, all you gotta in blast, and I wave it where they blast now. I don't got a sooner, I'ma let you know the fast round. In that bitch, y'all, we got bulletproof glass now. Bitch, I'm turned up. I feel like I want a Grammy, yeah. Speaking Guapanese, I know he can't.
I might change the title of the stream.